Hi, everybody. This is Georgia with Enough Faith for today. I want to talk about love. Not like in love, but like love in general. Okay? Love thy neighbor. It's a sad, sad situation we're living in, honey, because I think the wickedness of this world and the corruption has disintegrated like the moral foundation that God meant us to live in. And in the process of that moral disintegration, I believe people actually forgot how to truly love. And I'm not just talking about loving others, I'm talking about loving ourselves. Because as the decades have pressed on, and the oppression has pressed on, farther and farther have we fell away from even being able to love ourselves. Maybe this happened because the examples that we used to be able to see 100 years ago in our parents, in our families, the examples of love have been beaten down so bad that somewhere along the line, the mom forgot to love herself. The dad forgot to love themselves. And when you don't love yourself, it's hard to love your children the way they need and deserve to be loved. Now, I'm not saying anybody's at fault for this. I'm just saying the moral decline in our nation has become a decline in the capability to love. The world and the TV, I'm just going to say the TV, all these screens you look at, all they tell you is fear, fear, and hate, and division. None of that is the moral standard that God set for us. And in the process of all that being shoved in our face through the screens, we have forgotten how to love the way God meant us to. We need to get back in touch with love. And it starts by loving yourself. Loving yourself enough to say no. Loving yourself enough to say, I need space. I need time. I want to do this because this is going to make me feel better. So I just want to encourage you today to take some time to do something that you love so you can start to grow and nourish the love that God meant for all of us to carry in our hearts. Because we can't love our neighbors if we don't love ourselves. I'm fed up with the moral decline. I'm fed up. Period. Period. Fed the fudge up. Sugar britches, sugar britches, sugar britches. Let me tell ya. Oh, makes me mad. Should make you mad too. I know I ain't the only one that's fed up. So I'll end it with, you're invited to America Discovers God Again Day of Prayer, a nationwide free prayer chain movement. A prayer chain that goes from one ocean to the other, straight through the center of the United States of America. October 18th, 2026, and every third Sunday in October, every year, because I'm done with revival. We need remembrance. We need to keep putting God at the center of this nation every year. Across the time zones, Pacific is 10, Mountain is 11, Central is 12, East Coast is 1, and Google the American Discovery Trail. It is a hiking, biking type of trail. This is something God put on my heart 10 years ago. A beautiful trail that God placed there for his children to gather, to unite. Because divided we die. United we We strive, not strive, we thrive. We thrive with God, united. Okay, God is calling his children to get to that American Discovery Trail every year, people, every year. It takes 9 million to fill the trail. Google the American Discovery Trail. So much info there. Find your spot, fill up your gas tanks, and get there on October 18th, 2026. Share this message. I'm just some plain Jane 9 to 5 struggling to survive, oppressed American that's fed up, like so many of us. We are fed up. How much more can we take before we all break? Seriously. If you want to build a brighter future for your children, we got to do it with God. Ain't no man gonna fix this mess. Period. I hope you share this message, because if you don't share it, it ain't going nowhere. Okay? God works through us. He gave me this vision to tell people about, to get people to the American Discovery Trail. But this message will go nowhere if you don't share it. Try to get 12 people to go to the trail. If you can get 12 people to that trail, you are a rock star for God. Let's bring them back. Heaven's coming like a freight train now, baby. You hear it? He's already working on it. He's already working on it. Y'all be blessed. Say your prayers. Give somebody a smile today. Be blessed and be a blessing. Bye.